Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to beautiful Hamilton, New Zealand. Here we are again. We have made it to the beautiful Hamilton, New Zealand Temple of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I know I titled it the Mormon Temple because that's what it is, but the church has asked that we use the official name of the church, which is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, because Jesus Christ is the central or center of the church, and that's what they would like it to reflect. So I'm going to choose to use the full name of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints Temple here in Hamilton, New Zealand. Let me turn the camera around and show you. This is one of the oldest temples of the church, and actually one of the first that was built outside of the United States. It might be the first one, that one or London. I can't remember, built outside of the United States. But here it is. There it is, guys. Beautiful, kind of Polynesian inspired, Maori, New Zealand type architecture. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful place. And built here in Temple View, New Zealand. There's Thomas again. We are enjoying the beautiful grounds here in Temple View, New Zealand. Look at the surrounding areas. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has had quite a presence here in New Zealand. It actually helped found this area and develop it. The missionaries have been here for quite some time, and in fact, they actually had a school and a university here that ran for years that educated a lot of the community. And they just tore it down because New Zealand has a great education system now. They decided, and so they did away with the schooling. Beautiful, beautiful grounds. Absolutely gorgeous temperature, gorgeous day here in Hamilton, New Zealand. Let's take a look at the surroundings. Sanctuary Mountains out there where the Kiwi runs. It's beautiful. There's the visitor center. Of course, they actually just did a renovation of the temple, added on to it, upgraded it, seismic stuff, redid all the grounds, and so that it'll last for many more years and be here for people that enjoy coming and worshiping our Savior Jesus Christ and our Heavenly Father. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I'm going to reverence this area and kind of be quiet as you guys enjoy the surroundings. There's the Norfolk pines, very iconic trees. Have been here forever, and people come from all over at Christmas time because the staff here and the members, they decorate this area with a lot of Christmas lights. And so it's quite the place at Christmas time for people to come and enjoy Christmas lights. Down here would be a little bit different because it's warm, which is crazy. So I think about in the United States, Christmas is snow and cold, but here it'd be really warm. But you see the lights on this tree. They leave them on all year for the Christmas lights that they do here, which is absolutely fun. Des, how's it going? Welcome to the Mormon Temple, or the temple here in Hamilton, New Zealand, of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Here it is. One of the very first temples built outside of the United States. Of course, the Mormon religion was founded in upstate New York in the 1800s and now has become a worldwide church, Christian religion, and is found here in New Zealand. Look at this beautiful countryside. Absolutely stunning. Very, very gorgeous. Oh, guys, it just feels good to be here. All the green, rolling hills. Hideko, how's it going? Yeah, so I know that the church now owns a lot of these fields around here. Have several different farms. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at this. There it is. People come here to do worship. Sacred ordinances take place in this building. that are not secret, but that are sacred. And so a lot of people don't talk about them. A lot of it is covenants that you make with God or promises that you make with God in this building. And it is a place that allows you to do that. A lot of people ask me, like, why do you have temples and why do you have churches? What are the differences? And temples are set aside for more sacred type ordinances, um, baptisms, marriages. There's also a place in there where you can meditate, a room called the Celestial Room. And you can Google these all on Google and find out, or go to lds.org, latterdaysaint.org, or the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saint.org. And you can actually see pictures of the insides of these temples. But there's a room in there called the Celestial Room, which is my favorite. Absolutely stunning, beautiful. It's usually at the very top portion of the temple to kind of signify that you are the closest to God that you can be here on this earth. And the beauty inside that room is absolutely stunning. Lots of bright lights, the best furniture, the best everything. And it does give you a sense that you are close to or in the presence of God. It's really, really fun. And I love to go to that room to meditate and to promise and make covenants with Heavenly Father, things that I want to do on this earth. And then I feel like He makes His promises back to us when we do those things. So people have asked what takes place in there. So that kind of gives you an idea. So there it is, the beautiful Auckland, New Zealand. Not Auckland, Hamilton, New Zealand. We saw the Auckland one earlier. It's not done yet. The Hamilton, New Zealand temple. Let me turn the camera around, give you guys another great view. Maybe. I, I can't move. My phone is frozen. There we go. There we go. And then I can give you a better view of the temple. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Love it, love it. So on the temple, you can see right there the inscription. You guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll do my best to answer. But it says, "Holiness to the Lord, the house of the Lord." Every temple is dedicated to God. And there we go. Beautiful views. Now, I do know that the church is all about, what do you say, like self sufficiency, and having food storage, being able to take care of yourself in emergencies and things like that. And I know that in the United States, they have a lot of farms that they produce cattle, milk, you name it, so that the church can take care of people, not only members of the church, but people from all over the world um, when they need it. I know the church is doing a big humanitarian um, food thing to Haiti right now, as they're experiencing a lot of turmoil. But there we go. And so I know here in New Zealand, they own a lot of farmland around here where they can do that. They can produce and farm and grow things. And I don't know exactly how much of that is available still here in New Zealand, but I know the last time I was here, they were telling us a little bit about that. Um, but it's beautiful. Isn't this gorgeous? They just got done remodeling this not too long ago, made it a little bit bigger, refurbished it, brought it up to earthquake codes because New Zealand does get earthquakes. In fact, Lenny sent me what do you call it? A link the other day or yesterday about an earthquake that just happened in Milford Sound, which is crazy. So right here on the building, it says it was erected in 1955 to 1958, and it was dedicated on the 20th of April, 1958, right there. And I know they just rededicated it not too long ago, but absolutely beautiful, beautiful place. And you feel good here, guys. There's like a really calm, peaceful feeling that's really fantastic. So if you're ever passing through the area and you want a place to respite or rest, stop here. There's a really good feeling that you get just being here on the grounds. The gardens are beautiful. It's really peaceful. Everybody that I've met is super nice. But look at this beautiful surroundings. Like this surroundings is gorgeous. What a beautiful place. You can feel God here. You really can. It's a very peaceful feeling. Ella, how's it going? Awesome. Ella, glad that we could stop by. I know it's really late in the States, but I couldn't help but show you guys. And I've broadcast from here before, back when it was Periscope, and I actually got featured here, and we had about 30,000 people watch that broadcast back in the day. Mr. Kincaid, how's it going? But this is the Mormon Temple of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, or the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints Temple in Hamilton, New Zealand. Now, it used to be the only one in New Zealand, but they are building one in Auckland, and they're also building one in Wellington right now. So these are all new. They've really updated the building and added on to it. But I got to show you the surroundings. It's only 10 p.m. Okay, beautiful. Look at that. Is that not incredible? The surroundings here are so beautiful. Oh, you guys, it feels so good. It feels so good. And the temperature is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And so I was telling everybody earlier, um, the church has been here for quite some time, right? But they built these little communities and helped build the surrounding areas. But the missionaries used to run a school here. So there used to be a school on the premises, just on the other side of the road here. But they have now tore that down. And there's a beautiful visitor center there. There's also kind of like a little garden area. I'm going to take you guys down there and show you. You can walk through it, and it gives kind of homage to the Maori culture, which is really cool. Really, really cool. So this is the back parking lot, the back of the temple right here. Beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful sunset here. Magic moon, midnight there. Okay. Guys, it is 6 p.m. New Zealand. Gorgeous evening. Look at the sun getting ready to set over there. Mountain off in this direction. Last time I was here, I went and stayed with Louise and Larry over in that area, and we went looking for kiwi birds. That was the last time I was here at this temple several years ago. And since then, they've had a chance to remodel all of this and redo the grounds. It's absolutely gorgeous. I would love to live right over there on that hill. You guys, I want to live everywhere. When I'm here, I'm just like, oh my gosh, can I just live over there? Can I live there? I want to live there. It's so peaceful and pretty. And I'm just not used to the green, right? So I grew up in the deserts of Southwest Utah, not used to having it so green. So because it's green and different, it's like I want to be here. I just like, oh, let me live here part-time. I'll just have a house and I'll come down here during the winters in the United States, and I'll go home during the summers up there so I don't ever have to go through snow. Isn't that beautiful? Joella, how's it going? Welcome. Guys, I have to do this broadcast for Jada. She's asleep. And when she gets up in the morning, she will be able to watch this. She loves to watch my broadcasts. And of course, she's sleeping right now. So for breakfast, she's going to be able to come and look at this broadcast and see the temple. I'm going to show her some fun things here in just a little bit. So if I talk to Jada, that's why, because she gets to see um, my broadcasts when she wakes up. Oh, this is new. Okay, so they added an entrance down here. Okay, this is all new. Very cool. So you can kind of see in there's a beautiful picture of our Savior, Jesus Christ, on the wall there, but absolutely beautiful. I don't know what entrance that is. That might be the new entrance to the temple. I'm not 100% sure. Let me show you. Uh, a turning bay, no parking. Come down here and get a great view. Yes, everybody, you can say hi to Jada. Ella says hi, Jada. When you watch this, Ella, Jada knows you, by the way. You are the bunny mom. She knows you so much. I told you might be sending another package here soon. And she was like, is she sending bunny stuff? She loves you. She loves all of you. Magic Moon says hello to Jada. Look, a beautiful bench right here. And there's the countryside. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Let me just sit down for just a second. Oh, it's so peaceful. So very peaceful. Of course, you got the Norfolk pines. And then we have a monkey tree. You guys, I'll show you the monkey tree here in a little bit. We'll go over there and take a look at it. There's the interpretive trail. We're going to go walk over there. I'll show you that. There's the visitor center right there. There's a cultural center on the other side as well. Next time, you better take me and Jada with you. Yes. Yes, for sure. But there is the Hamilton, New Zealand temple. Let's go walk to the front and I'll show you guys the front of it again. Then we're going to go down and go to the little interpretive trail. Hideko says hello too, Jada. Hideko says hello. Hideko's over in Japan. So good that you're here, all of you guys. Beautiful gardens. Look at this. Gorgeous. Really pretty. Beautiful evening. Absolutely beautiful evening. And they've got pansies planted. I love some pansies. Let's take a closer look, Jada. What do you think? Beautiful pansies? Yes, gorgeous. Purples and blues and oranges, white. So peaceful. Nobody is around. There's actually people. So you can see people walking there. There's people getting into their cars over there. I kind of purposely don't show the people. It's because I'm not sure whether they want to be on the broadcast or not. But sometimes I do. Sometimes I show them. But here's your Norfolk pines, as these are such weird trees. They look so weird. But this is what a Norfolk pine looks like. And when you buy those little tiny trees at Christmas time, they sell them at like checkout stands at Walmart, at Home Depot, and all that. And they usually will have glitter on them or something like that. And they look like a little mini Christmas tree. That's what these are. Of course, this one's been here for hundreds of years, but hey, there's Thomas getting photos. Have been here for 100 years or more, and it's this big. But that's what they are. They look like the perfect little Christmas tree when they're tiny. Now, when they're big like this, they look like a like something happened to them. Like there's weird, like they've been trimmed and pruned that way. But that's their natural look. It's really cool, huh? And so they leave the Christmas lights on here because if you've ever heard of Temple Square in Salt Lake City, Christmas lights, it's amazing, over the top. Well, they do that here in New Zealand too. And so people come from all over the island to see the Christmas lights at Christmas time. It's super fun. So these trees are decked out with Christmas lights on it. They fill the whole grounds with Christmas lights, Christmas things going all the time. Do you want to come with me to the interpretive trail and the cultural center? Let's do that before it gets dark. Let me turn the camera around. And we'll go and Thomas can be our interpreter and read things while we look at this new interpretive trail they put in. They were in the process of putting it in the last time I was here, and I'm excited to see the finished product. Jada, here's some more beautiful red flowers when you wake up and watch this. Look at these beautiful flowers and the beautiful countryside. And then there's the temple. There's the temple. Right there. We'll have to Google some photos a little bit later and show people what it looks like on the inside. Okay, I'm going to try something, guys. Okay, so that did go upside down. But look, it allows me to do some fun things like this. Look at all the beauty that surrounds it. Yeah, you can have homework too. You can go to lds.org and look up information. And I will actually post a link so that you can see pictures of what it looks like on the inside. Of course, everybody wants to know what it looks like on the inside. And the reason we can't go in right now is because they do constant religious ceremonies there, right? Sacred things, not secret, sacred. And it's constantly going. And if we were to go in, take photos, it would interrupt people's spiritual mission to make their covenants with God or perform their duties or what they need to do to become spiritually close with God. So these are beautiful palm trees. I can't remember the names of these palms. I love them. Beautiful, beautiful. They're here for the long run. They planted them, so they're going to grow up. Huge. Huge. I'd love to come back in 20 years and see them. Yeah, let's do it. Hopefully I have 20 more years in me. We'll see what happens, right?
Easy. That would only make you 56, right?
No, that'd make me almost 70. But I have friends that are traveling right now that are in their 70s, so we'll see. Yeah. Okay, let's give you another view from this direction. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Where is Llama Dad? Right here. There he is. There he is. Beautiful view right there. Is that not gorgeous? I love the clouds. The clouds are pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to spin you guys one more time. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, sorry about that. I had to spin you around because it's the way I'm holding my tripod. But you can see there's quite a few people up there walking. Now, and this is the visitor center. There's a beautiful Christus statue in there.
Most temples don't have a visitor center.
No, not at all. But of course, this one does because it's on another continent, island, part of the world. There's a beautiful view. Did you get a photo from right here with those clouds like that? That's unreal. Like the clouds kind of end like perfectly right here. If you could get it right here. So this half's blue and this half's white. Guys, I'm going to take a photo real quick. He can't do it. So just 1 second. Yep. Of course, there I go. I would put myself on mute again, and then I forgot to take it off. But you can see through those glass doors is a picture of, or is a statue of Christ. It's called the Christus statue. It's also the symbol of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. If you look at it on their website or wherever, most people use the cross. Here, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints uses the Christus statue, which is a statue of Christ. It's beautiful, right? Let me show you guys. There you go. Let's see. There we go. Here is the Christus statue. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So people are coming. They do what's called a session here, which you go through the temple, and you basically go on a spiritual journey. It lasts about 3 hours or maybe less, but it's a place for you to go and feel closer to God. It's such a beautiful, beautiful ground. You feel good here. Feel really good. What do you think?
Beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
It's so unique. Look at that. So cool. I say people go here, they go in what's called a session, which is basically like a spiritual journey to renew their faith with God and come closer to God, make promises, feel the Spirit. It's a pretty amazing journey. So, and the differences between so that's the temple. The churches is where you go to do regular Sunday Sabbath worship, like Sunday school. You learn about the Bible. Members of the church preach. We don't have any paid clergy. We do have a bishop that oversees the congregation, but everybody that during the Sundays, the bishop can give guidance and counsel, but almost always the talks or the sermons are given by everyday members. You're kind of asked or volunteered to give talks about certain subjects. And it's super fun. Here's a monkey tree. Oh my goodness. You guys, this is called a monkey tree. It's not a Norfolk pine, which is different. It comes out and it has just these big balls of I don't even know what they're called. They're not even needles, are they? But anyways, that's a monkey tree. This looks completely different than the last time. I will show you guys some before and after pictures from the last time I was here. This was a wooded forest. You could the grounds were so just packed, jam-packed of everything. You couldn't even move through here. It's absolutely beautiful how they've redone everything. Super gorgeous. And then they put in an interpretive trail, or maybe they've taken it out. I don't think so. Let's see. I don't know. It's down there. And then, you guys, we have a silver fern. This is the New Zealand silver fern, which on the bottom side, especially when it's in the sunlight, it shines silver. And that is a symbol of New Zealand with the kiwi. And they have a bunch of these silver ferns right here. I can definitely see why they want to get them to grow. But Louise confirmed this the last time we were here because she was here with me. You turn them over and they turn kind of silver when the sun, especially when the sun is shining on them. You can see it. But hopefully we'll get a big one when we head out to one of the nature places that we're going to go later. We'll see.
Oh, cool. You can park down there, huh?
Yeah, that looks like security. Huh? We got a little. I thought it looks, yeah, it is security.
Yes. Yeah.
Because they have this whole area. They have a big cultural center, parks.
Wow.
The church owns this whole town basically, and this is a legacy park. I think it talks about a little bit of the Maori culture. So they put this together for the history of the area, which is super awesome. Dogs must be kept on leash at all times. So this all used to be the university and the schools over here, but they got rid of it. So let's go down this way. The park was created in remembrance of the church labor missionaries and for your recreation and enjoyment. Please respect the facilities and all those who use them. No smoking or alcohol present. Children must be supervised by parents. Take care when crossing bridges. Keep dogs in leashes. Blah, 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 blah. So you guys see it, but look how beautiful. And it's kind of a gift to the area. A park and beautiful grounds. There's the kind of stake center, they call it, which is bigger than a church building, and cultural community centers. They have quite a bit of stuff here for the community and for members of the church. But this is a beautiful wooden walk path. Hopefully, I'm not making you guys sick as we're walking. I was going to bring my gimbal, but I decided to go with the selfie stick instead. Oh, we got an unhappy baby somewhere crying. Oh, see, though, this freaks me out. No way I'm getting in this water. There's probably some eels in there somewhere. No eels for me. Beautiful park up here. Wow, they've really done a beautiful job here. Park, there's sitting benches. Don't trip, right, Ella? I know. Okay, here's the interpretive trail. I knew there was, and I remember this the last time when I was here with Louise. We were able to go do this little interpretive thing, but they have, look at that playground. That's quite a playground.
Really nice.
All right. And some people travel quite a distance to come to the temple to do their worship service. And so I imagine to keep the kids busy and things like that, they have these different buildings and cultural centers. What's that bird? That is a hawk. It almost looked like an eagle.
I know. It's a strange bird.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it might be a herring, but it doesn't have a long neck.
Watch where you're going. I know, Ella. It's like I look down in here and I'm like, ugh. The water does not look that inviting, actually. It's beautiful, though. Really, really pretty in the ground. They've done a lot of work since I've been here last. So it goes clear around, but we're going to go up here. This is the interpretive part. They have a little um, section up here that talks a little bit about the history. And I know they have a bunch of springs here as well. They get a lot of their water. Here's this silver fern again. Do you see how it has that kind of silver sheen underneath? You might not be able to see it very good, but it does have kind of a silvery look when the sun hits it just right. Oh, and here's do you see the kumara on it?
Oh yeah, I love that. I gotta get some pictures.
There is the kind of the beginning of life as it rolls out. New begins. New beginnings. Yeah, there they are. Look at that. So that's a very famous, iconic symbol here in New Zealand. That right there on the silver fern. It's really cool. Look at the base of those trees. Oh, you guys, the little forests here in New Zealand are stunning. So much water, so much beauty. It's so fun to see the differences throughout the world. It really is. Absolutely beautiful. So let's go looking here. And it's kind of symbolized as a marae, which is a sacred building for the Maori people. So this talks about the mission of the church coming here. It says, at the 1952 annual church conference in Hastings, the request went out for volunteers to helped build the Church College of New Zealand, which was opened in 1958. During the next 30 years, over 1,200 Latter-day Saints served as labor missionaries in various locations. Church members from home congregations sent food, supplies, money, and volunteered on Saturdays and holidays. President David O. McKay, who was a prophet of the church, visited the college site in 1955. He was so impressed with the spirit and accomplishments of the labor missionaries, he decided that the original size of the school should be enlarged, and he felt inspired that this was the place for the first South Pacific Latter-day Saint temple. So work on the Hamilton, New Zealand temple began. I said I would love to be a part of this program. 8 full years of laying brick and building the college. It seemed like we laid about 6 million bricks altogether. Just some quotes. So here's what it looks like. They built the school as a labor of love for the community. Labor missionaries felt great joy helping to build the kingdom of God. They also made huge sacrifices at times. That's a cool thing. $25 a day, a week. So they made 25. Let's see, with an allowance of just 10 shillings, $25 today a week. Missionaries lived through floods, flu epidemics, cramped conditions, and worked long hours to complete their tasks. Church members supported the missionaries, even though it was a trying time for them also. While the young men felt the living accommodation was the same as or better than their own homes, living together was a new experience for them. They made friendships for life. Every day at 6 a.m., the young men met for scripture study and prayer before continuing their selfless services. Then a strong community grew in the well-organized camp. There's what it looks like as they were building it. Really, really cool. Really fun. Okay, let's go over here and look. Oh, ooh, that's a great photo. Good job. That's great.
So it looks like a fetus.
It really does.
All the
Oh,
of life, huh?
I didn't even put that together.
Yeah, it looks
Huh.
just like it.
Isn't this beautiful? Look at this. Oh, wow. Such a beautiful place. Right? It really is. Look at this beautiful walkway. Goodness. Are we still live? You guys put a 1 in there if you're there. I'm curious if you guys are still here, if I still have service. I know the service is going to be a little spotty, back and forth, which is okay, right? Oh, Ella's still here. Great. As I told you guys earlier, This is streaming to my YouTube channel as well, which gives me the ability to have this save so I can rewatch my trips here to New Zealand. I'm excited to rewatch the broadcast that I did 5 or 6 years ago now, when I was here the last time, and look at how much it's changed. I'll look at the differences. That'll be really cool. So here's another building. Let's see. Cool. Talks a little bit about the history of the area. Cool. Very, very cool. So that's what it looked like before. Throughout its history, Temple View has been a place of serenity. In the mid 1950s, a holy temple, a house of the Lord, was constructed on the hill just south of here, guaranteeing these same feelings of serenity continue. So there you go. Cool. It's a very peaceful place. Eat Daco, full light, Mr. Kincaid. So glad that you guys have hung in here with us and are enjoying this peaceful evening. There's another church right there, sacrament room. Huh?
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
With all the light coming in.
I know. Like
all the windows.
Did you notice like the
Goodness.
other church that had all windows
So many
too?
windows.
Like they believe in having that natural light.
Yeah.
I love
that's
that.
amazing.
I wish we had more of that. And that's the Stake Center over there.
Yeah.
That's massive.
Really awesome.
Oh, cool. Look at that thing. That's for things to grow up, the vines.
We're going to grow a big vine up
That is really cool. That's going to look cool. Very cool. Beautiful gardens. Nice. There we go. A normal church house plus a stake center. They're so different, right?
Yeah. That state center looks like a mini conference center.
Yeah, it really is. It's huge on the inside. I went into it last time. Excuse me. I believe they have part of an NTC. Is there an NTC here? No, I think they're all in Auckland now. But they have a big family history center there as well. And I'm trying to think where the other big family history center is. I had the chance to go in. Oh, the big family history center is up there. They have a big family history. You guys are into genealogy and finding your ancestors. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is probably the leader of genealogy anywhere in the world, and they put quite an effort into getting genealogy available for everybody. It's not just available for church members, but you can do your genealogy and find out who your ancestors are. It's really, really cool. If you haven't found out, it's really a fun thing to do. I used Ancestry.com, had my DNA done, and then I was able to find tons of ancestors because of the work that members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints do in pulling records. They literally have people that are out in cemeteries, writing names down. They go through. Do you want to go that way or this way?
I don't mind either way.
So you want to go? Let's go out this way. Writing stuff down. They go through records and are able to pull all that information. Pull all that information, put it in a digital form, and so that way you're able to find your ancestors. If any of you are interested in learning how to do genealogy, like I love doing genealogy. I would love to teach you. I'd love to teach you or give you some information on where to begin. So if you're looking to find your family history or who your people are, reach out to me.
That would make a really cool broadcast.
That would, huh?
So
you know how to do your history, your family
have
history.
Someone come on. Look at that mushroom.
Wow, that is a big mushroom.
Have someone come on the podcast and you show them the Family History Search Center, share your screen. You can show them how.
Yeah. Would you guys be interested in doing genealogy and learning how to find your ancestors? A lot of people don't know how to do that. These are massive trees.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think there's a redwood back there.
Wow, probably is. Even for someone like me who's not from, yes, Ella, Thomas's family is not from here. Yeah. Some of his family is from North Korea.
Yeah, I do have.
So you're probably more accessible than his North Korean family coming from China. They still have a lot of records from China as well. Of course, they still have a lot of work to do. Um, but yeah, Ella, we could see. Whoa, look at this view. Wow. Guys, it's beautiful. We could see what kind of records we could find on Ella. Ella. Yep, you don't have to be born in the United States to do genealogy. That's the fun thing about it. And there's people doing it all day long, every day. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, they have missionaries and people volunteering all day long, every day doing genealogy because we feel families are that important. And knowing where you came from and all of that information is very important. And so they are trying to put all that together. They literally petition governments and all kinds of entities to put this, draw the picture for you. Like I have family that came across on, oh my word, different ships, and they actually have like my family members' signatures from the logs where they when they got here to the United States. So you can actually see their signature. There's photos, and you may find photos or information that you had no idea about. Relatives, some crazy things. Let me just tell you, like one of the crazy things. Oh, come on, phone. Let me do this. One of a crazy thing to think about is I know people that have had that got their DNA done, and then they found out that they were actually, oops, like not the you're not the father. Like their dad wasn't really their dad.
Or they found lost relatives that they didn't know about.
Yeah, they found
relative rates.
Siblings.
Yeah, just like relative
They
rates.
found siblings. Yep, it's like if you guys want an amazing show to watch, I'm not kidding you. Download BYU TV, B as in Brigham Young University TV. There's an app for it, BYU TV. It's free, and watch Relative Race. Relative Race. It's amazing. It's amazing. Thomas, how would you describe Relative Race? Like, what's it?
How would
What's it
I
like? So,
describe it?
a kind of a mix of.
If you want to cry every episode,
Let's get the tempo in the back.
because it's so touching, then watch Relative Race. Because it's, if you're looking for a good cry, get some emotions out, like happy cry, tears.
Yeah, it's great.
There's a ton of those. So
It's
don't
great.
want to spoil it more than that, but
It's kind of like a mix of Amazing Race and I don't know what else. It's like an Amazing Race, but more sentimental. Like they're instead of finding, they do win a cash prize of $50,000, but they find lost family members. You guys, tearjerker. It's one of those feel good series, and there's like 9 or 12 seasons.
yes.
12 seasons on BYU TV. BYU TV. I want everybody to go and download BYU TV. You can get it on your Apple phone. It's on satellite, KB, or it's on, I don't remember what channel it is on satellites, but check your listings and you can find it there. But if you want to watch it on demand, BYU TV, and it's Relative Race. There's also one in there called, oh, what's that other one that we watched not too long ago? That's where he picks a place and he randomly goes and he gets the story. He like literally has somebody throw a thing at a map, and then he goes and finds that place, and he finds somebody that's got a story. And I want to do that, you guys. I'm going to do that one day soon on my broadcast. Is I'm literally going to like throw a dart at a map, and then we're going to go try to find somebody and see what that story is. Oh my goodness, look at this.
Oh, that's really beautiful.
Oh, you guys, this is so pretty out here. It feels really, really good. Be gentle, be loving. There's the be attitudes.
Oh, yeah.
Be gentle, be loving. Let's go look at and see what they all are. You know what they are?
Kind.
That's so cool. It's like a church community. It really is. It's really, really beautiful. So you guys, can you see the
Sunset's gonna be
Beatitudes here?
I don't know if we can go in there.
Yeah, there's the Beatitudes. There's sidewalk. I'm gonna run.
I don't think it's a safe sidewalk.
So it says, be gentle, be loving, be kind. Well, there's a walkway inside there. Be loving. And then there's the temple. Be kind. Right there. Kia Nagwari. Be kind. Oh, and so that's uh, the Maori interpretation. Well, be kind, be gentle, be loving. There we go. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. There you go. You guys, I'm going to end with that view right there. I love you all. Thanks for joining us on this broadcast. Stay tuned. Where are we going to be next? Who knows? Who knows? But we'll bring you another broadcast here soon from Aotearoa, the land of the long white cloud. Let me show you one last view around. There's Thomas. Bye, Thomas. We're going to go get dinner. We're starving. Maybe we'll bring you dinner. I'll check in with Ella and see what you guys are up to. And maybe we'll bring you dinner live from Hamilton, New Zealand. You guys are amazing. Love you all. Stay tuned. We should be back in a little bit. Talk to you later. Bye, Jada. Have a good morning. I love you. Have fun at school. You're going to be headed to school because you still got to go through Friday. We're headed into Saturday. Bye, y'all.